Hey you guys, I'm back with another video, and this one is a little bit different. I am doing an kind of haul that I got this watercolor set, and pretty much it's by Marie's, and this is Marie's watercolor. I believe you get like 18 colors in this set, and it's a Chinese brand, and I got it from Jerry's Artarama. It was only about $10, and it's not bad. I also got the palette from there too because I needed a little bit bigger palette. Normally I've been using my Koi water palette and my Winsor Newton travel kit, and I just need a little bit more, and I just want to try out a new product of watercolors. And I haven't seen this brand like rarely anywhere on YouTube. If anything, I have to read about it on blogs, and I'm not really seeing like the product being used on the blogs. So I'm like, well, why not give it a start and record a video? So if other people are like me, you want to find where this, like, how does this stuff work, or you want to know how it works. But here is one of my sketchbooks. It's mixed media. Typically I get a mixed media sketchbook just for the fact of doing oil pastels, color pencils, of course watercolor, and of course oil paintings. And yeah, my range it's pretty wide. I don't want to limit myself to just choosing a particular sketchbook. So this is like a pretty good sketchbook to me. I did rearrange some of the colors in here the way I wanted to in this set, and I'm quite happy how I chose this selection. And this palette only fits 15 colors, and it's 18 colors all together that comes in a box. It was the rose color I didn't have, and it was like some other colors that I didn't put in there either. And this is like my little dropper I got from my cousin when he was smoking the vape, and I thought I could use the dropper rather than buying one. So like, just give me that. If you guys are wondering where my paintbrushes are from, they were a gift from my mother and my sister from Christmas, and these are my favorite paintbrushes. Right here I'm just doing like a couple swatches, and kind of got bored with them. And doing swatches really doesn't tell me how the paint is really going to do unless I'm actually working with them. And I have been using this paint for the past week and a half now, and I like it. I can work with it. It's pretty good. I'm not complaining. I mean, the price is good for 18 colors. Like, come on now. And whether the product is considered cheap, I am looking at the quality, and as far as like the quantity and how much I spent $10 on 18 tubes of watercolors, and these are pretty good. I'm quite very happy with these. But however, doing these swatches, they really don't tell me how am I going to really apply this paint, or how much water I want to use in a particular section, or how many layers I want to layer on a particular painting and stuff. And I mean, yeah, I can see how pretty the colors are, and they kind of look chalky when I was using them. But I mean, I guess you can use that as a technique, or use it as some type of style that you're going for. And for me, I kind of like it how it looks chalky because it looks different, and I'm not complaining. Here I have started on a drawing I started when I was at work. My students, they were sleeping, and I was reading one of the books, and the book is called The Bear Ate Your Sandwich. And I love the way Julia Saccone Roach, which is the author, has drew the bear. And I didn't repaint it exactly how she painted her bear, the bear that's in the story, but I just used the colors of what is it? It is a this purple color, I'm not sure what it's called, raw umber, yellow, and ultramarine blue. And I mix those colors together to get the bear to look the way I want to. And this was a very like different color selection because I wouldn't choose those colors necessarily to create anything. And I really love how it looked. And the way that the bear like just looked like with these colors is like phenomenal. The first bear that you see on the left hand side, I did that at work, and I did that with my travel set of Winsor & Newton watercolor palette. And I'm like, well, let me see if I can mimic the same style with a different watercolor set. And I actually did. And it looks really good. You really can't tell a difference besides if you really look up close, it does look kind of chalky just a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's not bad. They're very doable, and I am quite surprised. And that is the only thing. With this sketchbook, now this sketchbook is a different sketchbook than what I was doing my swatches on. This sketchbook is my sketchbook I got from, I believe it was Michael's. I spent about like $7 on it. And this is one of like my travel sketchbooks I take back and forth. And I can easily chuck in my book bag. And this is my Canson mixed media sketchbook, and this is one of my favorites. I mean, the paper is okay. It's not all that great when it comes to layering a lot of water on it because the fibers of the paper do come off. And I was kind of a bit like taken aback from that, but because my other sketchbooks didn't do that, but this one. And at first I thought it was the paint that was making it do that, but it was just I do scrub my paint brushes across the paper quite rough, but not too rough to where I'm putting a hole in it. But who would have think that the fibers would be coming off of this? But anyways, this Marie's watercolor set I would recommend to anybody. I will recommend this to a beginner, and I recommend this to, someone that's advanced as me, that's been doing art for all these years. I mean, why not? I mean, it's just a $10 watercolor set. And what do you have to lose? Like, you get 18 colors for the price of $10. And if you have a Jerry's Aroma VIP card, you get 10% off. So you're saving tax there. So you're not really losing anything. I just really enjoy this watercolor set because the colors are there for me, and the way that they do layer on very nicely. They do mix very nicely with the other colors, and the way that I can apply this on my sketchbook, besides it coming off, it looks quite good. But I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching.